back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today let's have a heart-to-heart conversation, y'all. We're going to talk about 10 things you ought not to do just because you think you're in love with somebody. And yes, I'm talking about relationships or even situationships. In marriage too. I feel like we just need to just be more cautious. I mean, some of these things I'm going to list should be only done in a more deeper connection, whatever is deep, considered deep in your mind, whether that's a committed relationship or a marriage. But some of these things y'all ought to think twice about before doing it, even if you do get that commitment. Please don't get mad at me, but this is just my thoughts and my opinions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you should stop doing, or you should think twice about before doing, is branding yourself with your partner's name. And that may sound like, we're married, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with it is that marriages are not guaranteed. Not saying that it won't work for you, because yours could work. It's a 50-50 chance out here. But you don't want to have somebody's name tattooed on you and then something happened and you end up having to move on, and now you have that person tattooed on you. And let's say you don't even like the person at all anymore. And then you're with somebody else and now they got to see it. It's just a lot. I just say, to avoid all that, let's not get each other's names tatted on us. Like, I don't know. That's just my feelings about it. I have tattoos like with friends, and none of us are friends anymore. So let that sink in. And that's just a friendship. Y'all on a much deeper level when you're in a relationship with somebody. So just think about that before y'all go tatting each other up with names and pictures of each other on your body. Number 2, co-signing on a house or a car or a loan. Y'all have to stop being so free with y'all social security and y'all name, because these people, like I said, they could walk away or something could happen and all that's going to fall back on you. All the debt that they have now with your co-sign, your co-signature on there, whatever they're unable to do, that comes back on you. So they could be in a whole new relationship and it'll still be on you. So just chill with that. I mean, like I said, if that's your husband or your wife, I can see that. You guys are supposed to be a team anyway. So y'all should be doing it together. But just co-signing for somebody, a loan or something like that, something that's more personal that y'all really not benefiting from together, I think you should think twice. Number 3, moving in together without a commitment. Like, do you not realize that if you guys are not married, or if you guys at least don't have a stable relationship that you all have built for some time and you feel more secure in that relationship, that person could tell you to get out their house. Or it'll just be hell to pay. Like, you don't want to live with somebody and you feel trapped because now both your name is on a lease or whatever the case is, and now it's like, I'm stuck here and I really don't even want to be with this person anymore. Think twice about it. Wait for a deeper commitment, not just a year, but give it some years before y'all try to make that step. Unless you get married fast, then that's different. But if you're just dating, just give it some time, slow down. Number 4, sponsoring your partner. Going out here, spending all your money on your partner, making sure that they have food and their bills are paid and everything like that. Sometimes people just be out here using you. So don't fall into that trap of sponsoring somebody thinking that you're showing them love. Because sometimes people they don't care about you showing them love. They just care about what you're willing to give. And if you're out here taking care of somebody and they're not with you, or even if they are in a relationship with you, but it's nothing like that deep where it's like you have to, you're not a spouse, y'all haven't had years together, like y'all haven't had enough time to show each other that y'all are really rocking together, y'all need to be careful with that. Think twice. Number 5, neglecting yourself to focus on that person or the relationship. Like, no more self-care days for yourself. No more you spending time with your friends. No more you doing things that you like on your own. All of it has to be about the relationship. What we're doing together it's the only thing that matters. Oh, the relationship is failing. Let me hurry up and try to fix it. Oh, my partner needs this, my partner needs that, but you forget about you, and to the point where you're not even exercising no more, you're not eating healthy no more, you're not taking care of your skin, since you're not making sure you put on a little bit of makeup and keeping yourself looking right and tight. Like, come on now, let's get it together. Let's not do that. Let's not neglect ourselves for somebody else. That's not love. Don't do that to yourself. And it's not fair to that person either, because then they're going to start to see the changes in you. And then if you be like, well, it's because of you, then that's a lot of pressure on them to feel like, well, because of me, now you're not taking care of yourself. Like, still care for yourself. Number 6, having kids together and you're not married. I mean, I have a child outside of wedlock, so I'm not judging you at all. But what I'm saying is, I know it's seriously hard. It's really, really hard. If you're out here having kids with people and you're not even married to them, it's really, really hard. It sucks to be a single parent. So take it from me. I'm not saying that just because you married a person that you're not going to end up a single parent. You can. But at least your chances of them being there, at least for their kids, are a little bit higher than if you're just having kids with somebody and, and there was no love built. There was nothing. Like, some people just like to have sex with you, and that's it. And then you got pregnant. Now what? Like, now they don't care about you or the baby, or vice versa. Or you having kids with a woman who don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. Just my opinion. I'm not judging y'all, but just think twice before you're just out here having kids with somebody. If they can't commit to you, then you don't need to be committing lifetime along with them to have their babies. Number 7, doing everything with your partner. You can't do nothing on your own anymore. Everything in your mind has to be with your partner. Stop doing that. Don't lose yourself trying to attach onto them. You let go of all your friends. You're not hanging out with your family. You're just, everything is about them. Don't lose yourself. Don't do that. Number 8, is putting up with things you know that you are not okay with putting up with. You see that they're doing things that's heartbreaking, that they're doing things that's disrespectful, and you're still putting up with it because you love them? No. Just don't do that. Don't ignore it. If they're doing something that you don't like, speak on it. Don't just keep putting up with it because you're just afraid to lose them. Number 9, broadcasting your relationship on social media. We all know how that goes. You flaunting on with this person, everything's all good. First of all, you don't want to show anybody what good you got, because people these days are so jealous. They'll try to take what they think is good in your life. People are so jealous. They will go through hell and back to make sure that you don't have. So it's okay to keep your relationship on the low. Even if you're married, keep it on the low. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And number 10, ignoring red flags. Things that absolutely you said was a deal breaker. You said you would not put up with, but you're putting up with it because you love this person or you feel like you're in love. Stop ignoring red flags, because later on those red flags will come back and slap you in the face. But these are my 10 thoughts on doing things just because you feel like you're in love with somebody, and what I think you should stop doing. But y'all let me know what you think. As usual, just be polite and courteous in the comment box, because we're here to help each other grow. And I just want to hear what you have to say. So let me know what you think, and we'll keep the conversation going. Bye.